could do one. I can organise one, of course, if we want to. I don't have the fancy overlays and things like that.
Round 3, fight!
So we're up against kikokix. Kikokix, that's a cool name. 31. Kikokix against the Mythical Duck. Kikokix does have the first round, the first character through, but it's 1-1 each right now. It's the new nerfed Grave against the new nerfed Setsuki, though. Both of these characters on the receiving end of the nerf bat in the last patch. Will it make a difference in the matchup, or have they kind of evened each other out there? Don't know. Grave, oh, risky sword. Setsuki does punish it, and yeah, Grave needed the sword then. But there, the anti-air. Caught pressing a button. The wake-up super from Setsuki shouldn't work, but it does. But then a big sword from Mythical Duck lays down the law there. Lays down the sword, puts down the chopping, puts a stop to kikokix and then Setsuki. But we're going to get to see Quince again. Again, fascinating. Let's see if Quince can make use of his new Bake here. Congrats, Mr. X, if you've ascended. I assume that means the we means you. The royal we. I don't like royalty more than I like patriots, to be honest. But we did have the London Monarchs at one point, of course, in England. We might get an NFL team back one day. Oh no, my camera. I cannot. Yeah, sorry. Big change of the fan to Graves, Jump B and Super. Mostly on the receiving end. Yeah, I'm. Well, I sort of agree with that nerf. So there's a certain situation that Grave had. Anyway, we'll get into this match. We'll talk. Hopefully, we'll get just meta and we'll talk buffs and nerfs later, and maybe do a not a viewer tournament this week. I think what we will do is some viewer sets. So if you're interested, playing a set on stream, maybe a first to 3 against someone else in a 1v1, something like that. That would be very cool to watch, and I don't need fancy overlays for that. As a Grave main, yeah, I'm not a big fan of the. Some matches feel fine still. I don't think it matters. Oh, very nice answer from kikokix. Mythical Duck answering with a Dragonheart though. Does work against some of these, but yeah, just whiffed it. And Quince there, kikokix.
Quince wins.
Mr. X is definitely down. Well, I have to say I'll give it to Europeans first, though. Oh, I love you guys supporting the stream, though. I feel really bad when I get so much support from outside of my continent, and I was trying to make it a continental stream. I haven't actually double-checked the sound's okay for everyone tonight. Hopefully the game sounds all right. Maybe a little bit quiet, actually. Rook landslide might be a little bit too much. I agree. It's the rook, especially Rook versus Grave. I think Rook really beats. I thought Rook beat Grave anyway, and I might be alone in that, but that was my own opinion. And now he definitely beats Grave, in my opinion. Mythical Duck hanging on here with a Jane and 1 hit point, unleashes the final form. Gets a good trade then. Got a kunai for the point of damage, but a perfectly spaced B. Can block that though. The kunai. No, not again. Getting perfectly spaced kikokix. Getting perfectly spaced ninja ports for 2 damage that Jaina cannot punish, because normally using that ninja port against a Jaina that's alert. Oh, but a very nice air-to-air there, beating the kunai and Setsuki. Yeah, I think this is what Mythical Duck needs to do. A bit more aggression here with Jaina. That's Dragonheart. We can set him up in a good... Yeah, backing away. I don't like it. Unfortunately, Setsuki, even more, well, just as much as before. That was the one you needed to Dragonheart. Didn't want to use the last point of help, but does use it anyway. Gets the block this on the landing, unblockable. Super's available now, got to be aware of it. And kikokix just gets that one again.
Round 4. Fight.
No, I mean, yeah. None of these Fantasy Strike changes are going to change anything if you don't know what you're doing. Oh, bad Dragonheart. Mythical Duck really needs this one. They're just saying they're not played in months, so they're very rusty perhaps. Rusty on the punish. Getting those grabs though, getting this full screen taunt in. And a block this, but does get trades with the kunai. Careful. What a parry! Will it land the log though? It will not. Just Dragon. No, the Dragon Heart was available. You can hear that B had been pressed, but MythicalDuck, a little bit rusty there.
Wins.
Setsuki, kikokix does get the game there with the warping in and out teleportation. Setsuki's very nice. I've seen tons of players punished by a throw. Yeah, maybe make it to throw punish on block. I don't know. I'm not sure. To be fair, I haven't played enough against Rook to really know for sure.